My dear comrades from DRDO, at the outset, on behalf of the All India Defence Employees Federation, I convey my revolutionary greetings and pay my red salute to all of you, because when the AIDF gave a call against the adverse recommendations of the Professor Vijayaraghavan committee against the existence of DRDO lab and recommending for more and more involvement of private participation in DRDO, the 19th of January, the AIDF has given a clarion call to protest against that adverse recommendations. And I am extremely happy to note that almost in all the DRDO laboratories, under the banner of our affiliated union, AIDF affiliated union, the employees of DRDO in large numbers gathered and protested against the retrograde recommendations, the adverse recommendations of the Professor Vijayaraghavan committee. Now, comrades, as you know, all the government industries are under attack. The ordnance factories are already under threat. Only because AIDF has challenged the government decision in the Madras High Court, the employees of ordnance factories are still remaining as central government employees, and the corporations are not in a position to touch their service conditions. It is only because of AIDF. Another threat the DRDO employees are facing is, once if the new labor code come into existence, which is already passed by the parliament without any discussion, without even listening to the views given by the central trade unions and the AIDF, the labor codes have been passed. If the new labor code comes into practice, into effect, the DRDO laboratories will be out of the definition of industry. Once it is out of the definition of industry, the rights which today the DRDO employees are having through Trade Union Act 1926, Industrial Dispute Act 1947, and other labor laws will be taken away. In the new labor code, DRDO, Department of Atomic Energy, and ISRO are removed from the definition of industry. They are exempted. It is the All India Defence Employees which convened a joint meeting of the trade unions of DRDO, the Atomic Energy, and the ISRO in Bengaluru, and thoroughly discussed its effect and impact on the employees and passed a resolution. And even today, even though the act has not been implemented, but it was passed by the parliament, the AIDF is fighting against this new labor code, which takes away various fundamental rights given to the workers in the Constitution of India and also in the Trade Union Act 1926 and the ID Act 1947. Comrades, there are many issues before us. The DRDO employees are demoralized and demotivated after the revised DRTC cadre structure, which is of no use to the employees. So many years we fought, and a joint agreement was reached during the year 2016 between DRDO and us. But when the final order was issued, it was most unfortunate that the residency period, including STAB, the residency period of the categories have been increased and the promotional opportunities has been reduced. Then what is this review? For whom this review has been made? Immediately after this, we have convened a meeting, we have convened a convention at Jodhpur and thoroughly discussed the ill effects of the revised DRTC, and we framed a document, and 2 documents on DRTC we have submitted to the DRDO headquarters, which you comrades are aware. Because of shortage of time, I am not going into the details, whatever we have given, but we have given concrete proposals for reduction of the residency period, whether it is category A or category B, creation of additional post, and reducing the residency period. Similarly, in the draft SRO also, we have given various amendments on the same line, whatever we have given for the DRTC cadre review proposal. So it is a battle to be fought. We have to fight a battle because the government is not an is not an is a government which is favor of the employees. This is an anti-government employee government. They are not interested to take care of the interest of the employees. Similarly, the admin and allied cadre, the vehicle operators, all the categories of the employees in DRDO are not satisfied with the present trend what is going on in the DRDO. We have to fight. We have to fight. Our anger has to be expressed to the government. Our anger has to be conveyed to the government. And the membership verification is an opportunity for that. To convey our anger to the government, to convey our views to the government. Because it is the All India Defence Employees Federation which is an obstacle for the government. Whether anybody has written immediately after the recommendations of the Vijay Raghavan committee report was leaked in the press, it is only All India Defence Employees Federation which has protested seriously to the Defence Minister. And we will continue to fight to save the DRDO and its employees. There are many other issues, comrade. 18 months DA arrears has been imposed. What authority the government has got to impose our DA arrears? There is a Supreme Court judgment. Any benefit of the government employee, temporarily the government can stop due to some emergency situation, but not permanently. But our 18 months DA arrears is completely stopped. Risk allowance. Majority of our DRDO comrades are working in risk-prone operations. And what is the risk allowance? 300 rupees, 400 rupees. We are fighting for 2,700 rupees per month at par with the firefighting staff. We are fighting for them. There is a limit for night duty allowance. Many comrades are working night duty. How can you restrict that night duty allowance will be paid only if our basic pay is below 43,600? This is a major issue which we are fighting, comrades. There are many achievements also. Today, the industrial employees are getting 300 days early, which is because of our fight. Half a day casually, 2 hours shortly. After retirement, 35 years we fought for CST canteen benefits for the retiring employees. How many years we fought to get the CGHS benefits after retirement? How many years we are fighting for filling up of the vacancies? There is an acute shortage of manpower in the DRDO. And Vijay Raghavan committee has recommended for reducing the manpower. Why? They want to encourage more and more privatization. They want to encourage more and more outsourcing. How can we accept this? Can we accept this, comrades? We cannot accept. So therefore, we have to fight. And with this government, if you fight, if you relentlessly fight without losing confidence, without getting demoralized or demotivated, you will achieve. One example I will tell you. Everybody says it is only the farm laws which the present government has cancelled, withdrawn after the 700 days agitation of the farmers. But there is another example. There are 5 ordnance factories which are manufacturing troop comfort items. The entire items the government has declared as non-core in 2017, and the army has stopped placing orders to these factories. These factories were in the verge of becoming sick industry. It is the AIDF which relentlessly fought and forced the same government to withdraw its 2017 order, and today Army has been directed to place all troop comfort item orders to the 4 ordnance factories under the new corporation what they call as TCL. So it is possible. You fight. When NPS came, there was no provision for family pension if an employee died while in service. We fought and got it. There was no gratuity. We fought and got it. Government increased their contribution to 14%. Even then, the pension is only 2,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees. On comparison, we have told the government, the employee who is under the old pension scheme, when he retires, he takes 40% of his pension in advance and without making any contribution. That we fought and got that right under CCS Pension Rule 1972. But our NPS comrades, when they retire, from their savings, from the money they have saved, 40% they have to give to the government. In old pension, The employee takes 40% in advance from the government. Here in the NPS, the employee has to give whatever he has saved 40% to the government to get his pension, and that pension is only 2,000, 3,000. There is no family pension provision, there is no DA linkage, nothing is there. So therefore, the battle against NPS also we have to fight. Relentlessly we have to fight. There are so many issues like that. And unless we fight, comrade, nothing we will get. We don't do false propaganda. We don't abuse others. We don't unnecessarily criticize our rival unions or federations. We don't believe in that. AIDF believe in certain ethics. AIDF believe in certain morals. AIDF believe in certain principles. And that is the working class principle. We fight for the betterment of the working class. We fight for the betterment of the DRDO employees. And therefore, that is why my humble appeal to all of you comrades. In fact, I am very happy to inform you that as on now, in 6 DRDO laboratories, the membership verification has been completed and the result is declared, and the All India Defence Employees Federation and its affiliated union has almost touched 75%. Only in 6 labs. Remaining labs in Hyderabad, in Bangalore, in Balasur, in Jodhpur and other places are still the election has to take place. So this shows the confidence of the employees. This is a proof that the entire DRDO workforce is looking upon AIDF, because AIDF is the savior, AIDF is the vanguard, and AIDF is your voice, comrades. Therefore, comrades, my humble appeal to the entire DRDO workforce is, in the membership verification which is due in other laboratories, in all those laboratories, you comrades may cast your valuable vote in favor of the AIDF affiliated union and strengthen the AIDF, strengthen our affiliated union, and with whatever strength you are giving to the AIDF will march ahead. And I am assuring you on behalf of the entire leadership of AIDF that AIDF will relentlessly fight. We will fight for saving the DRDO, for saving its employees, for achieving all our rights and benefits, and for scrapping NPS and restoring the old pension scheme. Thank you, comrades. Red salute to all of you.